Hello everyone, welcome to another round of the Sim Hound Academy here at Imola. We are on round 4 now. As usual, you have my annoying voice and we also have our friend Tyler with us.
Whoa.
Good evening, hope you're all here to watch. I'll get it out the way first. My replay tool is broken. Blame Sandbags, it's his fault. Any complaints, send to I really don't care at oNiD.com and just like put Sandbags in the
Subject line.
Subject line, that's it. So now we've got that out the way, we will talk about the thing. So as we look, Adusa Carpenter has gone to provisional pole in the hyperclass standings. Imola, a favourite track, Tyler. What's your opinion of it?
It's definitely better in this game than it is in others, as I definitely enjoy it more in LMU than I have in ACC and stuff like that. So,
yeah, it's I find the curbs a lot more forgiving on LMU than ACC here, especially Ariane is the chicane. I'm not going to be Italian tonight with all the names because my brain isn't working quite as well. But as we see Carpenter getting a bit squirrely in the pogo stick, as Tyler likes to call it.
Not as much pogo stick here as it is other tracks.
Yeah, but still, provisional pole.
31-7.
7/10 quicker than Tarasenko, 1.4 quicker than Jacob Hine. That's a great time.
Is Lambo now the meta?
Well, I said there has
been have bop changes.
Yes, there's been a new update on the game, so we do have a new bop. The Lamborghini was horrific, but maybe it has now been improved, and we will look at the GT3s because we have Racing Line Russell, who was on P1, sorry, but now he's been pipped by Metcalf in his Lightning McQueen livery. But Racing Line Russell has gone back pole, putting a lot of practice in last night, doing quali runs. His race pace will be questionable though, because I didn't see him do a single race lap. So,
that's always promising.
It is, and he blamed last week's poo result for not having the racing line on no more, but we'll see how he does this week. Who else do we have? Let's have a look. Aidan Howard in his livery-less car in the Dino P3. That will be a great result from Aidan if he can stay there. Not with driving like that. Jarrett Page in P5. I know Jarrett Page he's bought some pace off eBay or something, but he's got pretty quick lately.
He's bought the packs, grip packs.
It's not that, it's the amount of overlays he has. He's got that much data. He's like Iron Man. So,
yep, exactly.
Who else have we got? BJ in that monstrosity coming round Aqua Minerale. Who else? Ryan Davies is back this week in the Dino. Expecting to see plenty of spins from Ryan Davies. We have oNiD's resident whinger Dean Smith, currently down P11 GT3s.
If anyone is wondering why Dave is so spicy today, it's because there was something done in the driver's briefing that he was very confused about for a good while until someone admitted what they did.
Yes, thank you.
Someone being Ben Matt.
Thank you for highlighting that. Here is the culprit here. Ben driving his biscuit tin with an orange middle sector. So every time Ben gets an orange sector, we're going to cheer that. Because he is an absolute menace. But we'll watch him as he comes down to the Ravazzas. Heavy on the brakes. Taking a decent line through. Bit sluggish through the final corner. His driving is as slow as his sense of humour. So we'll see what time he can put in. He's currently sat in P13. And he's improved one place.
Look at that. He had a purple last sector. No, obviously not.
No, it's Sam's fault. It's Sam's tool. It's his fault. Who else do we have? Let's have a look. An oNiD regular, we have Fiona in the pits. Yeah, not much to say. Another culprit posting ferret pictures.
Webb up to P2 in the
Oh,
Valk.
yes. What time is Webb put in? That'll be a
30? No.
32 flat, which is very respectable time in the Aston Martin. Webb didn't have the greatest of races last week in DNF because he couldn't handle the power of the Aston Martin in the wet, but see what performance he puts in this week. And we also have in the Aston Martin the culprit of the replay tool being broken, sandbags.
Well, I mean, it's working for him, so this sounds like a you issue,
it
Dave.
would work for Sam. No, but this is Sam's first week in the academy. Sam, for people who are unfamiliar, Sam was a very regular driver here at oNiD, and then he become the main streamer guy, and then he took a bit of a break, but he's now come back, dipping his toe into the LMU world. So it's good
Main streamer guy. Can we just make that his nickname now? It's just streamer guy.
Sam Streamin' Sam. That's what his name is now, Streamin' Sam. Yeah, good. It's good to see him back racing though. It's been a while. Look, it's in. Everyone's got a purple final sector here. It's wrong. Sam stays in P7. Brett Hackers on an outlap. Brett was running very well last week. He has been putting some great performances in. So it'll be interesting to see how Hackers get on tonight. Who else?
I think Carpenter will very much be hoping this week for less of a stressful night.
Oh yeah, I remember last week constantly having somebody up her backside.
That's wrong, bro.
Well, it's not wrong. It may sound wrong, but factually it was correct. Purple first sector, nearly 2 tenths up on her fastest lap. As we come round Piratella, all looking good, but this is the tricky one. The water corner, Aqua Minerale. Looking thing. We've got to the second sector timing tower here, just before the chicane. Oh, orange middle sector, slightly down on her best time, comes bouncing through the chicane with a bit of a
Maybe
drift.
the pogo stick is still a thing.
Yeah, definitely still a thing. But they come down the Ravazza, we'll see. Slowed down nicely. Oh, there was an apex there, Adusa, but you've missed it. We will see if there is an improvement. I don't think there will be, looking at that second to last corner.
Oh.
And was a still 31. That was
31.8.
31.8. So 1/10 down on her best time. Where else is it? Let's have a look. Max Farrell just gone pole in the GT3s. Just over 2 tenths ahead of Racing Line Russell, who is coming up to. Oh, that is a poor middle sector, so you're not going to go any quicker.
First sector wasn't any better, so.
Yeah, true. Mark Brayson in the pit, as is Ryan the Ballerina Davis. Jarrett Page dropped to P7. BJ with a poor showing in P9. We expect better from you, BJ. Ben Meyer has dropped below Dean Smith.
Who was just spun.
Who, Dean? Right, he's in the pits. Yep. So it is Ben. Only 2 minutes left. A lot of drivers are in the pits. Artie is on an outlap. We haven't seen much of Artie this evening. Currently sat P8 of the hypercars on an outlap. We'll see if Artie can put a good quali lap in and potentially leapfrog sandbags. Toyota looking good coming down the hill. Oh, we do. Oh, it is. Hot Sauce Holman is in the chat, which is what we like to see. We also have Rafael Lacerda, who should be driving, but keeps saying his game is crashing.
Oh, yeah, that's one. pretty common
Sounds
happening now.
like a skill issue to me. Yep.
Ah,
Hot Sauce Holman's great to see Sandbags back. It would be even greater if his tool worked, but it doesn't, so we'll just blame him for that. Who can we watch? Grev Schmuel has pipped Fiona, so now Fiona currently sits bottom of the hypercar grid because Grev Schmuel has improved. We will go on board with Fiona in the Alpine. Coming down the hill, orange first sector, but a green second sector, looking good round the second to last corner. We'll see if she can improve and leapfrog Grev Schmuel, only just under 2/10 in it. No. Yeah, that was a very slow lap. Tut tut, Fiona,
yeah.
tut tut. Carpenter's still going. Half a second clear of Harrison Webb, but still trying to put more time between.
She had a better lap time. She got 3/10.
This is a good lap. 31-2.
Ooh, we're getting into the 30s here.
To be fair, even for like considering this is Academy, that's a decent time in any league. To be fair.
Yep, that is true.
Yeah, she's pulled back to the pit. Going to put her feet up and just say, "Go on, beat that." Harrison Webb is currently in the pits crying because he knows he can't. So Max Farrell is still P1 in the GT3 class. Racing line Lewis. Currently,
3/10 down.
they're coming round Piratella. We also have Metcalf coming round. I think this is an outlap though. Oh no, Metcalf, 45.8.
I think that moves him up.
Oh, and he's decided to bin it into the wall. Ka-chow. We'll go back on board with Racing Line Russell. One of the only drivers left on track because this session has almost come to an end. I don't think Russell is going to improve here. Look at a little squirrely underbrake in there. Too much scrumpy in Cornwall for me. Hot Sauce Holman knows Cornwall when he sees it. Managed to stalk Metcalf from just a picture. That's a 45.6. No improvement. Aidan Howard. Yep, that is everyone in the pits, it seems.
Look at Aiden getting some pit stop practice in.
Sam saying never had many complaints about his tool before. Is that due? Oh, no, I won't make any inappropriate jokes. So
Whoa! I knew where that was going.
You didn't. I was going to say, is it because of lack of use or lack of complaints? Is the question. But set the starting order.
I'm not going to make any bad jokes. Proceeds to make the bad joke.
He loves it. So we will go look at the starting order. So in P1 we have Adusa Carpenter with Harrison Webb in P2. Good to see an Aston Martin on the front row. We have Max Tarasenko P3 with Brett Hackers in P4. Sam Grant with his tool in P5 and Dan Stevens in P6. Jacob Hine in P7 with Artie in P8. Mark Grevspool in P9 with Fiona in P10. Do you want to do the GT3, Tyler?
Sure. I think this is Max Farrell in P1 followed by Racing Line Russell. I almost said Lewis again. Followed by John Metcalf and Mark Bryson. Ryan Davis and then BJ. Aiden Howard and Jared Page. Jared Page is doing pretty good.
He is. He's doing very well.
Chris Wacker and Matt Hagan. Chris Liss and then Dean Smith. Ben Matt and
Gary Morrison
random
isn't here.
hypercar.
So we will get this off. We will go to the session tower. That looks a bit broken. And refresh. I'll tell you what, we're going to lose the tower for a second while I restart it because I think...
Ooh, plus 18 million seconds.
Oh, give me a moment. We'll get it back up. I think the game update we've had since yesterday isn't doing it any favors, let's just say.
Yeah, looks like they've changed a lot of the parameters.
Yeah, so let me get it set back up. That one. So we'll go gap to next. No, the timing is absolutely all over the place. What has happened?
Green flag, green flag.
And we're started.
Right. Ignore the timings. We will just watch the race because everything has gone wrong. But Carpenter, very defensive into P1, being chased down by Harrison Webb. Harrison Webb has got the jump on Carpenter, but bit of a lock up. Brett Hackers has gone up to P3. Hackers has got the run.
A really good start.
He's got the run on.
Got bottled in. Ooh, he's got it now.
Oh, too wide through Villeneuve. He's got the run coming into Tosa. We have Dan Stevens off in the background. And that is Tarasenko on the back. Yeah, this timing tool's gone absolutely nuts.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to need some fixing with this. This is the first stream since the update, and as you can see, there is some problems.
As you can see, we don't test things here. We just go for it.
Carpenter is off.
Still kept the place, though,
yes.
Surprisingly.
And while all this is being on, we'll go to the GT3 because Racing Line Russell has pipped Max Farrell into P1.
Mark Bryson, third too. Look at that.
Brayson down up into third. Got the jump on John Metcalf.
Webb is, I mean, when it looked like it worked there for half a second, he might be 2 seconds clear. Yeah, I think we're getting occasionally it decides to work.
Yeah, it is. We'll give it a refresh real quick. No, it is still absolutely nuts. Yeah, go on board. As Hot Sauce Holman said, Harrison Webb has absolutely flew off into the distance. I'd like to tell you how far he's ahead, but I have no idea looking at the time.
I had to guess that's about a 2 second gap. According to the graphic, it was 785 seconds there for a second.
Yeah, it's just flipping between everything. Right, we will ignore the timing tower then because it is just not working.
It's having fun.
We have in the chat new Aston meta. Possibly the Aston is looking very good. We do have a yellow flag. Can I see who it is? Ryan Davies is off. Ryan Davies was running P4. John Metcalf as well, so I'm assuming Davies and Metcalf have had a coming together since they were next to each other on track.
Right. At least describe what happened since our tool is not working.
The most shocking thing though is BJ is in P4. What's happened here? Yeah, this timing tool is kind of annoying. Just settle down, please.
Oh. It looks like... Let's see what happened here.
Go on, you describe it to us, Tyler, since we can't see.
Metcalf went for a move on Bryson. Ooh, that was really bad.
Well, we won't have any instant chat because we do have a post-race stewarding, but he chucked it up the inside at the wrong point, it sounds like.
And then decided to chuck it back onto track.
Oh, yeah, not great. So, what we're going to have to do, since we can't see how far people are away from each other, I just don't understand why it keeps going crazy. Just stop for a second.
They must have changed the way the timing is set up in the back end.
Yes, they've done something and they've broke it for us. We get to see the race, so what we just have to do is manually keep an eye on people and see how far they are away from each other, because obviously our tool doesn't tell us. So in the hypercar field, it's all looking like it's settled out a bit. Jacob Hine P5, with Dan Stevens coming in P6, Sandbags in P7, Artie in P8, Grevspool in P9, with Fiona in P10.
GT3s, it looks like Lewis Racing Land Russell has got about a 1.5 second gap to Max Farrell, and then everyone else is kind of in their own little world right now, basically. With there's the fight for the top is within 3 seconds, and then there's a gap.
Yeah,
about another 3 seconds in between those guys. Actually, to be fair, 4 through 7.
Yeah, we have a bit of a BJ trade ongoing here.
Yep.
So we'll see if anyone can make the move. Matt Holman says Ryan the Ballerina Davis has installed a brand new wheelbase just before quali. What an absolute lunatic he is.
What a crazy mad lad.
It done well for him though. He qualified well. It's just his his racecraft that went out the window. See if I click positions gained. Yeah, that's all right. It's literally just the timing, which is a bit.
Yeah, I guess we just leave it on positions gained then, so it doesn't like confuse people.
Yeah, do you know what? That's actually a good idea. We'll leave it on positions gained, so it doesn't put people off, because it's putting me off, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
So we do have the BJ train, which has cleared up a bit. Got Matt Hagan coming down, sat behind Aidan Howard, but being chased by Jarrett Page. And the biscuit tin is in the background, taking a lot of curb. And let's go, Harrison Webb, absolutely flying in front. The hypercars have spread out a bit, but we have got a bit of a battle here between Grevsmuhl and Artie, so we will keep an eye on this. Oh, big snap for Grevsmuhl there, which has given Artie a bit of breathing space, but will Fiona be able to capitalise on this? Hot Sauce Holman says switch from a Thrustmaster T818 to a Moser R9. Good choice. That's all I'll say. Good choice. So let's have a look at the GT3s, because Elliot Lewis has got a bit of a gap with Max Farrell chasing behind, Brayson just behind there, with BJ quite a way back, and that is Kachow in between them, down a lap. Yeah, they've all spread out quite well, to be fair. Hang on. No, so what was
yeah, all the gaps seem to be spreading out to the point where everyone is kind of in their own world right now.
Yeah, even if the timing was working, it wouldn't show a great picture.
At least the in-game one seems to be working. So the gap to first is 2.1 seconds in the hypercar field, with like another 2 second gap, and then another second gap, and 3 seconds. And everyone's at their own pace right now.
What you can be, Tyler, is you can keep an eye on the gaps between people, and when there's a battle, let us know and we'll switch to it.
We'll do.
But as we watch Fiona, Grevsmuhl again going wide at the last corner, not having a good time there. But what we will do as well, because positions lost and shown on the screen, Metcalf is the biggest loser, 10 positions down. With Chris Wacker, 4 positions gained, as with Ben in his biscuit tin. In it, Morris is still in the pits because he hasn't showed up tonight's race and didn't sign out. So he sat in the pits with a big dunce hat on.
Lacerda's going off and is in the wall.
Who's that?
Lacerda.
Where's Lacerda? Oh, that is a broken Corvette. Has he lost the wheel? Yes, he has.
It looks like it. Yes, he is.
It looks like he's having connecting issues as well. I don't think he's having a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not looking good for him, is it?
Still parked it, so yeah, that's not good.
Nah, there's no point continuing. He'll just be a menace on the track. Sam Grant has gone off at the chicane. Times like this, I wish I had the replay working. Copy must be the water. Exactly, Lenzen. Exactly. So Fiona has also got the jump on Grevschmuel. Where's Mark Grevschmuel gone? How is he all the way back up there? Something clearly happened what we missed, and this is the hypercar, so the GT3s. We do have some GT3s closer together here. Chris Wacker chasing down BJ, hoping to get the move done within the next lap or two. Because there is a big gap to the cars in front. But we also have the hypercar traffic approaching. So it'll be interesting to see how they manage to get the way through. So we're watching Wacker. Hopefully going to get some BMW on BMW action soon. Can't quite get close enough under brake and coming down the hill. Bit of a stalemate.
This is letting Howard come in, though.
Well, the yellow flag, I assume that is still Lacerda. Limping around. Oh, he comes.
He's trying to get it back at least.
Oh, Aston Martin weaving through the BMWs. That has allowed Wacker to get right on the back of BJ. We might now have a race on our hands.
Tarasenko is very close to Carpenter now, also.
Yes, Tarasenko is. Carpenter being held up a bit. Man, so is Tarasenko. They're being held up by the GT3 cars. Tarasenko is about to get held up by Chris Wacker, which gives Carpenter a bit of breathing space. And that has allowed Aidan Howard to close up a bit on Chris Wacker. Not quite close. We will go and look at Tarasenko. Yeah, a bit far off.
The timing thing might be in-game, actually.
Is it going wild in game too?
It's going crazy in-game also. I've just noticed that. I guess it's definitely in-game. It literally just said Nan, which is not a number. So... Carpenter's off.
Oh, is the juice counter off? Where is that?
Well, she got back on quick, but she
Well,
went
put
on a little bit.
Tarasenko right on her backside, which... Yes, let's not make inappropriate jokes. She's gone wide at the Ravazza, which has let Tarasenko through. And how far... Well, Brett Hackers is a bit too far back to capitalise on this. But Harrison Webb's having a whale of a time here.
Yeah, the timing's just gone. Even the main screen, I can't even tell anymore. So we are flying blind now.
Studio 397, what have you done?
Everything else works, but the time.
The most important thing we need, and it just doesn't work. But that's what we do here at oNiD. We get obstacles thrown our way, and we make the best of it. I just wish we had some more exciting racing to show you, because everyone has settled down pretty well here. But Carpenter is on the back of Tarasenko, so we'll keep an eye on this. That Lamborghini looks very lively round here. Oh, big lock up. Are they going to both get past racing line Russell before the chicane? Looks like they're both cleared. But does it look very wild, that Lamborghini? It does not look like an easy car to drive. Especially since, as you will know, Tyler, Carpenter is a fellow controller user.
Yeah, I can't imagine how pogo sticky it feels.
Oh, we do have a yellow flag somewhere that has now gone. Can the Deucer get a move done here coming into the Tamburello chicane? Oh, Tarasenko's went deep, big lock up, and that has allowed a Deucer through. I think, yes, Tarasenko is safe from hackers. Go through, no fight up here. Oh, we've just caught Wacker trying to make the move on BJ, going deep. And now
Howard into the mix.
Yeah, Wacker is under pressure from Howard. Howard backing off, thinking a bit better of it. Maybe just waiting. Oh, there's Lacerda gone off at the side. Yeah, I don't know what's happening to that car.
Either. I think this is the battle that's going to be on for most of the race. I think everyone else is pretty much out of their own way.
Yeah, spread out a little bit. Thankfully, we can see a bit on the track map. I know it's quite small, but we get a gist of what's going on. But will Wacker try get the move done on BJ again? Attempted it once and ran very deep. And the Aston Martin of is that? No, that must be Sam Grant getting past. Oh, Wacker has took the dive and he's got the move done. Absolute great move from Chris Wacker. And now BJ will be wanting to get that place back, but he's got to think about Aidan Howard behind in the Dino. Oh, bit of a wobble from BJ. Aidan Howard, is he going to make the move into the Tamburello chicanes? We have to watch it because they do have a hypercar behind. I think that is Fiona. Oh, we have contact! BJ's gone absolutely flying.
He's safe. He's back on track now.
There goes Aidan Howard, the culprit. Yeah, I can imagine Brian's reaction in the voice chat at the time. I think Fiona probably had a bit of a heart attack with all that going on in front of her.
I imagine so too, yeah.
Must have been scary. But yeah, so B. Jansen has dropped back a bit and he's been chased down by Matt Hagan in the pink pig. He must, yeah, Brian must have some damage. He's going very slow, which has allowed Hagan to go around the outside. What we will do is go on board with Brian Anderson and we will see his steering.
See if he hit the wall at all.
Yeah, his steering is a bit wonky looking at it. Must not be a nice car to drive, so I assume he's going to jump into the pits after this.
He did hit the wall. Very.
Oh,
He rolled the wall.
Yeah, he wall riding. He was like playing Tony Hawk. So yeah, I'm assuming he's going to pit. We'll just keep on board with him, see if he does. If he's got sense, he will.
Has officially DNF'd also.
Oh no, BJ stayed out. He is clearly enjoying the punishment. So yeah, so we will go back to the leader of the GT3, which is Elliot Lewis.
Oh, my gap's working again.
Oh, is it working again?
Yes.
Alright, have we got anything close on track?
No.
the biscuit.
Everyone is at least 2 seconds clear of each other.
I can see two going down
Actually,
the
no,
main.
wait. Jacob Hine and Matt and Brett Hackers are pretty close.
I can see two GT3s going into Tamburello. I'm just trying to work out who they are.
Egan.
No. Right, so... They're going through Villeneuve now. Here it is, Dean Smith and Ryan Davies. We found it.
There we go.
Oh, bit of a late break from Ryan Davies, his fancy new wheelbase. Dean Smith managing to defend. But as we seen
And
on
my time is gone.
as we seen on Monday night, it's only a matter of time before Dean puts it in a wall. Especially with hypercars coming through. Oh, that's it. Carpenter has been slowed up, but Ryan Davies, a ballerina, and his fancy new wheelbase has got the job done on Dean Smith.
Good move. Using the hypercars to his
Oh,
advantage.
Tarasenko coming up the inside.
Barely enough room for that move.
Yeah, that was cutting it close, is what we will. And so we'll go back on board with Hackers and Hahn because these are pretty close.
I'm gonna record this so I have this for the devs at least. All this timing shenanigans.
I'll put the gap to next as well so you can take a screenshot of that because that is rather amusing.
Well, it's showing up on the timing screen anyway, so on the game, so it's just everywhere.
Wow, look, we'll see. So there has been some pit stops. So Ben Mai in the biscuit tin has stopped, as has John Metcalf.
They are both a lap down, yes. I love just occasionally seeing the plus Nan, not a number.
I'm wondering if Webb's had an incident because Carpenter and Tarasenko are quite close to him now.
Oh, yeah, wow.
So I'm wondering, has Webb had a bit of an incident because Carpenter is closing up real quick. Is she close enough to get a move done into the chicane? Not quite close, but going to get a good run out. But also Tarasenko as well. Not far, we have a freeway battle for the lead of the race here. With a BMW in the way to boot. That's going to give
This
Webb...
is just pace.
That's give Webb some breathing room.
Yep, it has, yeah.
So we will look at Carpenter, who's now cleared. Tarasenko now cleared. Tarasenko on the back of Carpenter. Webb will be hoping Carpenter and Tarasenko have a bit of a fight, so it'll give him...
It's breathing room.
Yeah, a bit of a relax.
Carpenter again being hounded the entire race.
It's just... she just doesn't do things the easy way, does she? Oh, Tarasenko very late on the brakes there. Very well took the Villeneuve chicane. Coming round Torsa. Much tighter line, better exits. Tarasenko's looking very racy.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd love to tell you how close they are to each other, but I have no clue. According to my timing screen, it's
flickering between 15 seconds and a minute. So, and there's Nan again.
On mine, like we're talking like millions of seconds here. it's like a 12-digit number.
That must be the Nan. Must be the Nan that's happening in game.
Do you know how far it's got an E plus?
Oh, no.
E plus 37 at the end. Oh, but we have got some here. Some action. The hypercar's trying to get around the GT3s. Tarasenko's lost out big time here, which has put Carpenter back on Webb. Again, these are
Staying close.
about to catch Chris Wacker into the Tamburello chicane. Carpenter held up again, which is letting Tarasenko come back into play. GT3's caused an absolute mayhem for the hypercars here.
Hagen and Howard are pretty close.
Hagen and Howard will have a look. We'll just see what happens. Oh, yeah, you can see him in the background there. Here we are on board with Matt Hagen in the Pink Pig. Chasing down Aidan Howard in the Black Pig. Is he? Nah, you've got to be very brave to pull a move into there. Tarasenko on the back of Carpenter, still very close here. Is he going to go for a dive into the chicane? No. Aidan Howard has dropped though. Matt Hagen has got the move done. And these are two GT3s in between Jacob Hine and Brett Hackers. We'll go back on board with Carpenter. Carpenter still being chased down by Tarasenko. We do have a yellow flag, can I see?
Webb is very much enjoying this. He's pulled about a 2-second gap now. Oh.
Yeah, Webb. Carpenter still being chased down. Tarasenko not giving her an inch of room. And the biscuit tin is in the way. Can they clear the biscuit tin safely? They've gone either side.
I'm sure he was very excited about that.
Karma is what I call it. Bad exit from Tarasenko there. While this is going on, we will go through, so we do have Jacob Hahn running strongly in P4, with Brett Hackers trying to chase him down in P5. Dan Stevens having a very comfortable but quiet race in P6. Sandbags sat in P7. Not a bad showing for his first race.
That Aston looks very, very front damaged.
We have Artie in P8 being chased down by her friend Fiona in P9. With Grev Schmuel
front damage car.
down. Yep, another one. GT3s, we have Racing Line Russell in P1. With Max Farrell in P2. Mark Brayson, great showing here in P3. Chris Wacker in P4, looking like he took a lot of curb coming out of Aqua Minerale there. Matt Hagen chasing him down in P5. Aidan Howard P6. Chris List P7. Ryan Davies and his fancy new wheelbase in P8. Dean Smith P9. Jarrett Page P10. He's dropped down a few places. I wonder if he's had
Carpenter might be going for a move here.
Oh, we'll get back on board with this. Yeah, Carpenter has dropped Tarasenko again, and then on the back of Webb. And they are approaching the GT3 traffic. Like, get a bit of a theme going on here. It's like
they attack one another, and then like the Tarasenko catches up, and then Carpenter has to defend, and then
they hit some traffic. Oh, Carpenter, good exit.
I think Webb's starting to struggle a little bit with traction.
Yes, Webb not. Oh, they're both going to catch this McLaren at not the right time. I'm sure that is Jarrett Page. The Aston is looking very wild under braking. Lamborghini getting a much better exit. Not quite close enough to make a move into the chicane. But you can see Carpenter taking a much tighter line. Oh, there's some gravel on the exit from the Aston Martin. Is Carpenter got on the grass to try and get the move done?
Oh my.
Very desperate defending from Harrison Webb there.
Yeah.
Questionable but desperate. And we will see, will Carpenter have another go this time round?
A little too far back it seems now.
Carpenter does seem quicker at the moment, so it will be interesting to see how quickly she can get on the back. She's actually all over the back of someone rather than someone being all over the back of her for a change. Because Tarasenko has dropped off.
He's gaining now though. I was fighting.
He's had a bit of a rest and now he's ready to go again.
We're getting cancelled.
No, we've not said nothing wrong.
They're out of context, yes.
Anybody who took that out of context clearly needs some help. Oh, Carpenter coming round now, coming down to Wacko Minerali. Closed up under brake and got the better exit again. Big wiggle from Webb coming out.
Webb's really struggling under traction now.
Yes.
He must his tires too hard to start off.
BJ in the way. But both cleared Carpenter now. Is she going to try and get a move done in the Raptors side by side? Webber's got a compromise line going through a bit tighter. Can Carpenter make the most of it? And no, Webber's survived another lap.
Good fighting.
Great racing. While they're doing that, we will look here. So Max Farrell isn't too far away from Racerline Russell now. Racerline Russell is just there. Jarrett Page sits between them. Chris Wacker, there's Matt Hagan taking a lot of curb. Chris List, Ryan Davies. Aidan Howard's dropped down. I'm assuming Aidan has had a bit of an issue. Oh, slowed Carpenter down, which has given Harrison Webb another breather. Oh, and there's Tarasenko coming through, still chasing down Adusa. Jacob Hines dropped as well. He's dropped below Dan Stevens and Brett Hackers, so I assume there's been an issue there.
I just noticed that too.
Brett Hacker's having a very good race.
He had a good start, and then he sort of fell off, but now he's coming back.
Yeah, so Jacob Hine chasing down Dan Stevens. We'll see if he can manage to get back close. There must have been an issue for Fiona, because Fiona was P8. She's currently sat last. Sadly, we can't see what happened, but let's just assume it was
death.
Eventful. So we go on board with Racing Line Lewis with Max Farrell not far behind, and we see a lot of gravel up ahead. Who's got off? Less than 20 minutes to go of this race, and the gaps are starting to close.
Carpenter might have a move here. Side by side into the second chicane.
Oh, coming through Villeneuve, sticking on the back, coming up to Tosa. Is the Carpenter close enough to make a move? No. Right on the back of Harrison Webb, though. Big wobble from Webb, which has given Carpenter the run up the hill into Piratella.
Got a GT3 car coming up too.
Oh, they're going to go too wide through Piratella. Carpenter's had to back out slightly. Ryan Davies in the way, which has given another breather for Harrison Webb, which has got Tarasenko back in. Tarasenko now has a great run up to the chicane. Carpenter manages to hold him off, but it's now turned into another freeway. Like, it's...
Oh my goodness.
Some great racing at the front of the grid here.
Yep. Webb is defending as hard as possible. He's like Fernando Alonso out there.
Yeah, he's the world's widest Aston Martin. Oh, big snap from Carpenter. Is that... Oh, and Tarasenko as well. You have some tandem drifting coming out the last corner.
Ooh, we gotta keep an eye on it. They all might have to pit. Carpenter saved 2 more laps compared to the other 2, actually.
Ah, we can actually see the energy. So Webb,
yes.
Webb is 34%. Is that correct, or is this tool wrong again?
That's correct.
Yeah. Yeah. So Tarasenko.
Carpenter.
Oh, Webb on the gravel. Some desperate defending. Is that? That's Grevspool. Oh, Tarasenko.
Went for it, but he couldn't make it stick. Forgive me with the sounds. I thought they were gonna die.
Let's hope Ben makes a soundboard of you, like he did to me last week. This is going to be the...
That one was deserved. Oh, Carpenter might have lost it there.
Went a bit too deep, hit the back of Harrison Webb, and that has dropped her back. Possibly some damage too.
Carpenter does have an extra lap on. No, an extra 2 laps, I believe. Because she's at 11.4, and these guys are at 9.
So it will be interesting to see what happens with the fuel here. Whilst this has happened, we do have Max Farrell on the back of Racing Line Russell.
At the moment, VE-wise,
yes,
Carpenter is the only one that will make it
so
to the 32 laps right now. It's supposed to be 32. If it's 33, it gets close. But no, Carpenter actually might make it to the end.
So despite the mess up in Aqua Minerale, she still could win this race based on strategy.
Yep.
Is that Grevschmuel? Yeah, Grevschmuel with no wing. So go back on board with Racing Line Russell, being absolutely hounded by Max Farrell. How far is Brayson? Quite far back, so it is between these two for the win here. Oh, we do have a car on the gravel. I assume that is Mark Grevschmuel trying to get back to the pits. Yep, there he is on the inside. There's another Aston Martin going in the pit as well. Is that Sam Grant? Oh, not Sam Grant. And both Aston Martins with no wing going in the pit.
Let me go find this.
So we will see.
I think Grant just had a skill issue.
Oh. So Max Farrell still chasing down Racing Line Russell. Is he going to be close enough to get the move done? Coming through the Villeneuve chicane, very close. Not close enough to get the move done under braking into Tosa.
Ooh, yeah, Grant went for a run on Dean Smith and took way too much grass, and then
Death.
Yeah. It's the slowest. It's like the absolute slowest crash into the wall too.
The best bit is though, if you look back on the screen, we have the 3 of them going at it again at the front of the hypercar class.
Oh no!
But obviously P2 and 3 is reversed now with Tarasenko on the back of Webb. Can Tarasenko do a better job than Carpenter tried? Get the move done. Webb being slowed down by the BMW with Chris Wacker coming through Piratella. Oh, these are extremely close now, the 3 of them. They're about to come up to Ben in the biscuit tin.
What's happened to my little timing? Oh, this game is very much struggling now.
They broke it. They broke all of it.
I cannot see the current amount of laps that they have left, but I do know that it was between 32 and 33. But I can't see a little timing thing in the top right that tells me how many laps are left. So it's anyone's guess now.
Is Tarasenko close enough to get the move done here?
Ooh, Carpenter hit the back of Webb. Oh, that was before. Never mind. I'm about to
say, yeah. Oh, Tarasenko's making the move into Tamburello, but Webb hangs it round the outside and keeps it. Great defensive work from Harrison Webb here.
Yeah, he's doing really well.
They're coming up to Mark Brayson through the Villeneuve chicane.
I do think at this point, our producer should just fuel save. Oh, okay, it's back now.
Oh, big lock up from Webb. Oh, there's been contact with Tarasenko on the back of Harrison Webb, which has dropped him back, which has let Carpenter back through. at the moment, Harrison Webb is like the unbeatable challenge. Nobody can get past him.
It's literally a Fernando Alonso class. It's Fernando Alonso at Monaco, but he's actually leading instead.
Doing a great job, Harrison Webb, of keeping P1.
I do think, though, it's currently slated to be 32 laps. He has 7 laps remaining in VE.
Sorry, big wobble from Webb, which has let Carpenter side by side as they come down to the Ravazza, and Carpenter's got the move done. Harrison Webb is late on the brakes. That was
absolute
fantastic.
Limit of braking there. Wow.
Well, that was a great move from Harrison Webb. He's desperately clinging hold of this P1. He's not going to let it up without a fight.
The lap counter just went to like, it bugged out. It went to like 9 million.
Gonna be a few pit stops here then. We'll go Lewis. Oh, Lewis and Farrell here, as usual. We don't know who to watch, but Farrell's got up the inside of racing line Russell. Russell is trying to get the cut back, but Farrell has got the move done. And he's made it stick. Very opportunistic move from Farrell, but he's got it done. And now can he put some space between him and racing line Russell? And we'll go back then. Carpenter being held up a bit behind the McLaren of Jarrett Page. Jarrett Page with a big wobble. It's caused Tarasenko to lock up. Absolute carnage everywhere we look.
If this race goes to 33 laps, Carpenter is the only one as the fuel.
What about the GT3s though? Because
GT3s need to pit. I have.
Racing line Russell on the back.
No.
Harrison Webb squeeze up the inside. Carpenter. Nearly went in the back of racing line Russell. That has put a bit of a gap between Russell and Max Farrell now. And while the hypercars have gone off, these GT3s are still fighting with each other. There's Tarasenko making his way through, hoping to catch the front two. Oh, held
Harrison
up.
keeps placing cars right in Carpenter's way.
Yeah, just very good racecraft. As we watch Carpenter still chasing Webb down. You can see the gap between them. We'll go back to the GT3s. Where are the... Yeah, a bit of a gap now. Max Farrell's going to have to try navigate around Dean Smith. And there's a hypercar of, I think that's Jacob Hine. Trying to get through. Max Farrell making his McLaren very wide. Brett Hacker's coming through too. Oh, Jacob Hine must have got the move done on Brett Hackers, and now these two are fighting for position.
I think most of the GT3s are going to have to pit. Yeah, it's 20. It's going to be 28 laps, and most of them only have 10% with 2 laps left.
Oh,
well, some of them have 3.
Hacker's just ahead of Hine. There's battles everywhere we look here. We only have 7 minutes left as well, so say 131 lap, that is 2, 4, 5 laps left.
Yep, this is the that's right.
And then once again, Carpenter's closing in on Harrison Webb. Only a few laps left to get done what she hasn't been able to do up to now, which is get that Lamborghini past Webb and keep it there. Big wobble coming out of Tosa. Right on the back of Webb now, extremely close.
Gave a little peek.
And they're about to catch some more GT3s coming into the chicane. Webb has cleared the Ferrari of Aidan Howard, as has Carpenter. Bouncing through in the Lamborghini. Tarasenko held up by the Ferrari. Yeah, Max Farrell's cleared, so we'll stay on board with these two. Can Carpenter get this move done? Great exit, bit of a wobble from Webb coming out the final corner. Carpenter does have the slipstream. Go looking at the outside. Battle who's latest on the brakes. And Webb places the car beautifully. Where's Heinen? Hackers. No, a bit of space between them now. So this is the battle we're watching. The three front runners for the race win. Come on then, Tyler. Who's your money on?
Oh, I don't even know right now. It really is going to depend on if it goes to 33 laps. If it goes to 33 laps, Carpenter has the fuel for it. Everyone else doesn't.
Carpenter has the pace too. She just can't get the overtake done on Webb. But then Tarasenko's there as well, snapping at her heels. So as we come through the chicane, big lockup from Webb.
I'm betting that there is a massive crash between Webb and Carpenter at some point.
Don't say that. We don't. Carpenter is looking up the inside of Webb. Tyler, what have you done? Tyler. Oh, what?
There's no way that just happened.
Tyler, go put yourself in the corner.
There's no way I called that. They're all going to be so angry at me.
What have you done, Tyler? What that has done...
Hackers is now in second, so...
Yeah, Max Tarasenko has inherited P1, with Brett Hackers in P2 and Jacob Hine in P3.
Tarasenko has just enough fuel to get to the end, too.
What? Why did
There's
why?
no way I called that.
We are starting to see the GT3's pit. Racing line Russell has dropped down to P3 with Mark Brace in P2. Not sure what has happened there. But Max Farrell is now exiting the pit. Mark Brace is coming into the pits. Let's see.
Racing hasn't pit yet. That's why.
He's
Racing
coming.
is spitting now.
Yeah, but we have racing line Russell coming round the final corner. Is he going to go into the pits?
He's already pit.
He's already pit.
Yep. He has.
So
he's
Max,
at 16%
well, Max Farrell's just leaving now. Racing line Russ. We are going to have a race to the end. There's Max Farrell just gone past with Russell.
Russell can see Farrell, so.
What's Chris List's fuel like?
4%. He's pitting this lap. As is Ryan Davis.
Harrison Webb coming out with the pits. Down in P5.
Carpenter has had another one of those go from being first and drop down to the almost back of the grid.
It was your fault, that.
I know. I cannot believe I called that.
What are the lottery numbers on Friday, Tyler?
I think that luck is gone, sir.
I wouldn't call it luck.
But it's a type of luck. It's bad luck.
So Chris List currently sits P3 in the GT3 class.
Yes, the pit.
That's a gain of 8 places. He's got one. And where's the leader? The lead The leader's just passed him. He's got one more. If he's got one more lap of fuel, he's going to get a podium here.
He's got 0.5.
No, he's not getting a podium then.
Almost.
Yeah. Bit
But
more
the good
fuel.
news is he only needs to put like 5% in, so he should. His pit stop should be very quick.
Yeah, but Brayson is very close behind. As is Wacker. He's going to lose a few places.
Yeah, definitely. He can also.
I think
He
Max.
might come out ahead of Howard.
So we'll go on board with Chris List. Where is he? So Brayson going through Dean Smith off at the final corner there. But what we'll do is we'll go on board with Tarasenko, which is the final lap of the race. He is also going to overtake Max Farrell too. So we'll see them both come across the line on, I say the same lap, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I can't believe that happened.
Literally seconds after I called it too. That was almost as bad as the time that when I was going through what is the Monza? What's the S's at Monza called? Ascari.
Yeah, scary.
In the Porsche, and Ben Matt was talking about how like I had taken all the wing off, and he was like, and then literally the millisecond he said that, I lost the rear.
Yep, so coming round the final two corners now is Max Tarasenko. About to take the win for the 4th round of the Sim Hound Academy here at Imola. After some fantastic battles and a slice of good luck, he has took the win here. Well done to Max Tarasenko.
So the being a lap down still works.
So we have
But none of the other type does.
Max Farrell has gone across, Elliot Lewis, Brett Hackers, Jacob Hine coming across the line to take P3. Mark Brayson also coming along to take P3 of the GT3s.
I'm gonna pre-apologize.
I can't believe you've done that. So yeah, what started out as a bit of a flat race turns quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting, let's just say. Wait for the cars to come round and finish their laps. There's still a few. So what we will do, we'll go to the guide, we will look at the results. So ignore the timing because as you can see. So Max Tarasenko takes the win of the hypercar class with Brett Hackers coming P2 and Jacob Hine completing the podium. Dan Stevens in P4 with RE in P5. Harrison Webb in P6 after leading the majority of the race. Fiona P7, Carpenter P8. Sam Grant in P9. Mark Grevshul in P10. Do you want to do the GT3, Tyler?
Yep. So we got Farrell taking P1 after a fantastic display of race pace, beating Racing Line Russell, followed by Mark Bryson. That's a good result for him. Then Chris Wacker, Matt Hagan, followed by Chris List, Aiden Howard, Ryan Davis, John Metcalf. What a fall off today. That's unfortunate. Jarrett Page, Ben Matt, Dean Smith, BJ, and then Lacerda who DNF.
Yes, so that is the end of round 4 of the Academy here at Imola. I know I'm laughing, but we shouldn't be laughing at what happened, but it was just the circumstances of it all.
Harrison Webb has told me one eye open tonight, mate. One eye open.
You hope you have the warmest pillow in the world. Right, we'll go to the hold video so no one can see my screen.
Oh my
But
goodness.
Oh no, I shouldn't laugh, but it was funny. Yeah, some great racing at the front, followed by a curse from Tyler. Max Farrell, great display. Pippin racing line Russell towards the end of the race and making the move stick. We apologise we didn't get to catch many other battles on the stream. Obviously, we've had issues with the timing tower because the game has had an update and Sandbags needs to get fixed in the tool after he's fixed his rear wing. And yeah, what do you have to say on it, Tyler? I think you've
I
got
don't
some
think I should speak.
apologies.
I don't think I should speak anymore.
But yeah, so next week we have a treat because we are at Monza Curva Grande at night. So the carnage will ensue. We will have more of it because Curva Grande Monza's bad enough in the day, never mind at 11 o'clock at night. So tune in for that. Tomorrow we are back with iRacing. It is the Super Formula Light at the Circuit de Villeneuve, or the Canadian F1 track, as some of you may know it. Some great racing there. Sadly, I won't be racing because this is my first wedding anniversary, so I'm taking my lovely wife out for a meal. So I won't be able to watch a stream either, but I'm sure, I think it's Aidan and Ben will do a great job there, or it might be Scotty. I apologise if I've got it wrong. And we are back on Friday for... Let's have a look. Where are the racing Friday? Friday? What am I about Sunday? Sunday,
See, Friday's a social.
Yeah,
So
yes, Friday is a social. So obviously in the Twitch chat is the Discord link. If you fancy a race around Silverstone in any of the classes, come join in, get yourself signed up. Sunday we have GT3 racing around Qatar. What a bland
that should be
track.
good fun.
Wood. You need to put some curses on it to make it fun. That's what you need. But other than that, we will leave it there. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We apologise for the timing issues. Blame the devs. And hope to catch you next week. Any closing remarks, Tyler?
No, like I said, I shouldn't speak.
Cop out. But yeah, thank you for watching. And anyone tune in tomorrow, we'll see you then. If not, we will see you next Wednesday for the 5th and the penultimate round of the Sim Hound Academy. We'll catch you all later on.